Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our Wednesday stream. Very, very nice to have you all. Oh my god, the sound is so loud right now. My keyboard is all the way over there. Oh my god, I'm so unprepared today. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see. There we go. I need to... nothing's working as intended. My cable is stuck in my chair. Let me just do the audio things that I usually do off screen. Test. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's almost normal now. Yeah, I totally forgot to prepare the stream today, so I'm really sorry if there wasn't the usual what is it that I usually do? Welcome to the stream or whatever. I just had this background of the entrance of SteamTown instead. But hi Guy, hi Wonky Builder, hi Overlookers, hi Lars, hi Troots. No Troots, you didn't miss any slide because this is where we're at right now. We're not very far. We've only built the that thing last time, and obviously I did a lot of things off camera. Let's turn that rain off. There we go. But yes. Who else? Hello Pillows, hello Ray, hey Lyric, hey Keegan, hey Disblows. Welcome. Yeah, the British water park isn't complete with I cannot say that word on stream. Toddler camera. Toddler camera. Toddler area. I'm gonna have a kiddie area, but not a crappy one. Not a crappy one. Let's say crappy. I can say crap on YouTube. Yes, so there we go. No music now. Hey. Yeah, let me walk you through what I've done off camera. You can see that I've extended the lobby area, so the lobby is only gonna be here. I think I'm gonna have the changing rooms over here in those two wings here, and then we have a bus stop here. This is located on Dickens Street, just because my original plan for this park was really inspired by Dickens World, I think it was. It was an indoor theme park in the UK that I've been to as a kid before it got defunct, and yeah, it did a big impact on me. Oh, there's gonna have to fix that. But yeah, this is kind of empty. I kind of get that. This is because there's gonna be a tube station underneath the road. Not necessarily one that I'll build, right? But this will be the two exits from the tube will be our guest spawners, because I don't want to have a massive coach blocking the view here. Anyway, let me catch up with the chat while I was talking to everyone. Hey EK Frills, hey Rolly Coaster, welcome. Yes, SteamTown is very much a British name. I wanted something that really felt like basic in a sense, and they had to advertise that it is a water park, but not in a common way, so they went for Aquapark, which works, right? It's a synonym, but yeah, it's very, I don't know, it's very marketing-y, if that makes any sense. So yeah. By the way, have you seen those? Like, those are so cool. I've posted pictures on my Discord, because this is not as secretive a project as Bellflower, but yeah, I've posted when I've... So yeah, do join the Discord if you're not on the Discord already. Hey Breadguard, welcome. Hey Blue Jay, hey, nice to see you. I think it's pronounced Blue Jay, right? I'm so sorry if that's the case. Hey Wickedwood, nice to see you as well. You working on the tube stations today? No, everything that's outside the park, I'm probably gonna go for that away from the streams. It depends, really. It depends, because I kind of want to have at least this side of the street done. Just have something in front of the park so that when you're inside, you're not looking at like a massive grass field. But yeah, yeah, no, I think today what we're gonna do is finish the roof because the roof is actually a big part of this build, and without a roof, I don't know where that sentence is going. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But yeah, basic with a banal. Banal? Is it banal? I know in French it's banal, but in English I've never come across that word. But not quite steampunk, not quite basic. No, it's gonna be quite themed. In fact, it might be the most themed uh, park in the UK until Universal comes along, obviously. Also for today, yeah, we have the Steamtown investors, so people who either donated or gifted subs last time, and we're doing exactly the same today. And I thought something that would be really nice is to do some super chats goals because YouTube allows me to do that. It's a little weird. We'll see. We have 3 hours to meet the goal, and it's only 10 euros. Like, I want the threshold to be as sorry, I almost burped on camera here. But yeah, it's a low threshold that I think in 3 hours we can get to. So let's get rid of this and let's get to work, my friends. What theme is it? It's gonna be steampunk. I think the name is giving that away. Yeah, it's gonna be steampunk. I've had this really weird idea when they announced that steampunk, not steampunk, the water parks were coming. Even though, do you guys remember that actually last year, about around this time of year, there were rumors that there would be a steampunk theme coming to Planet Coaster 2, and obviously we didn't get that. But yeah, that's interesting. Who knows? Maybe we'll see that as a DLC. But yeah, point is, when the water parks were announced, I got two ideas. One that I'm keeping for my massive resort project when I get the PC, and another one, which is this one, which is very steampunk focused, and because steampunks, a lot of pipes, essentially, a lot of I don't know, water effects, I suppose, as well. You can have steam like hot baths and that sort of stuff. So I think yeah, diving into that theme for water park is going to be real cool. Obviously, we're not yet into the water park, but we're gonna get there. Don't worry. So again, no promises on whether I'm gonna be able to finish the lobby today. You know that I'm a pretty slow builder by now, right? I've done quite a few streams now where I've built a lot of things. Even though when I know what to build, I usually tend to be quite faster. I think I'm still quite slow. So yeah, we'll see. Well, there we go. Lyric and This Blows. Thank you so much for the $1.99 US from Lyric, and thank you so much, This Blows, for the €2. Let's go and fill that investor's board. Let's see. I'm gonna copy these ones. Do 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 do. Yeah, the PC is really gonna come in clutch. Lyric Gaming. Oh my goodness, another... Okay, that's going really quick, guys. I wasn't expecting this to... We're gonna smash the goal in like, what, 10 minutes? 15 minutes? We're already like 4 out of 5. What the hell? Not that I'm complaining, by the way. I know that it sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm truly not. I'm really thankful. Thank you guys. Thank you EK Frills for the 2 US dollars. Dollars, whatever. And another €2 from this blows. So let's see. This blows. Bit weird that I don't have you in my database. I'm gonna have to check the Bellefleur channel supporter thing. By the way, you guys, speaking of getting the PC faster, I think I'm going to introduce a new tier of channel supporters when Bellefleur is done. I think I've talked about that real quick last time, but now I'm pretty certain that I'm going to do that. I have a pretty good idea of how to implement that. Let's see, so dollars, there we go. And that was $1.99. So the idea is the new tier is going to be €8, so that way I'm sure to get €5 each month from people who choose to be, and I've not even said the name of the new tier. It's going to be VIP. VIP supporter, and with that you get an exclusive Discord channel that I'm running. It's not automated, so it's gonna be quite better, and some video updates as well. So you know the update post that I do, you're gonna get kind of that, but in depth. There we go. So that's gonna be amazing. Blue Jay! Thank you so much for becoming a channel supporter. Let's see. How do I do this? I'm supposed to build a water park, guys, not reference you guys. Okay, then we'll get going, right? So, blue, especially because you guys don't see my keyboard when I'm typing, so it might be a little bit weird. There we go. I'm gonna call that new supporter. I've never had that before while doing this series of stream. Plural. There we go. Look at that. Look at this. Can you make it right now so I can join? The problem with doing it right now unannounced is that you know, the idea is to, and I hate that side of the business, but it is what it is. The idea is to market it, right? It's to have an excuse, quote unquote, even though the excuse is already there technically. But, you know, it's getting a PC. But having an excuse in the sense that, oh, Bellefleur is hitting the console percentage, sorry, meter and limit, sorry. And we're gonna have to get a PC if we want to continue Bellefleur, because there are like massive plans for Bellefleur. And so what I intend to do with that video is not only tell you guys my plans for the future of Bellefleur, which is going to be really interesting. There are some juicy stuff in the future of Bellefleur on PC, obviously. Although on console as well. Like on console, you're still going to get the what I call the original regional park, and then on PC you're going to get the established park with many coasters, many perhaps dark rides, water rides. Unfortunately, the regional park is not gonna have any dark rides or water rides. We have track rides though. We have the train, and there's gonna be another one coming with the Germany section. So that's gonna be great. Oh, I have something really cool coming next week, by the way, regarding the Germany section. and I'm really excited to show you guys what I've done with someone that's very dear to the channel. You might know him from the streams and the Discord as well. I've done something with Broccoli. I don't know if Broccoli's here today. Hey, Wickedwood Gaming! Thank you so much for the $2. Hey, I think I finally figured out how to do this. Hold on, let me... There we go. Let me heart your donations. Thank you guys so much. Well, we've been going for, what, 15 minutes? And the goal is already completed. So let's see. So far this is really a... Okay. That is a long name. So far it's only a temporary thing, but I intend to have it either a... hold on. Gaming. I don't think I'm gonna have enough space for gaming. No, I'm gonna do another sign. In fact, I'm gonna move it all the way down. But yeah, so far it's really improper, if that makes any sense. And I'd really like to make something like a working book, a guest book, kind of, with all the investors that I've donated throughout the streams. I need to get around making the mechanics of that. I don't know if you're going to be able to flip through the pages or not, but we'll see. We'll see. Something along those lines at the very least. Because, you know, you reap what you sow. It's kindness and generosity, and I want to thank you guys for it. So there we go! There we go! I've not been catching up with the chat. I'm a really bad streamer. Why are you guys here? Can you add mine? Add yours, what, gay frills? Did I forget you? Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. We have these blows twice. I'm so sorry, EK Frills. There we go. Hey! Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let me catch up with the chat. Okay, I got 5 minutes. Let me hear your thoughts on the Planet Coaster 2 update news today. Guys, I'm not laughing. I'm really serious. What are your thoughts on challenges mode? Challenge mode? Challenge mode. What is this? Okay, to be fair, I knew, to be fair, not only me, but like everyone knew that this wasn't going to be a massive announcement. But what I'm really excited about is that the Rich and Adam, the lead game designer and director, something like that, they've been on record on a podcast. I think it's so it's GG, it's Gone Gold. They've been on there a few weeks ago now, maybe a couple weeks ago, and they've said that they're still working really hard. They're not on holidays. They're not taking a massive break, even though I assume that some of the team is. But no, they're still working, and I feel like there's something big coming up, especially if they do an update as small as the challenge mode. I think this is a good omen. But what are you guys' thoughts? Let's see. Wickedwood Gaming is excited for the challenge mode. I do think that they should bring back the robotic arm ride HUDs. I would love to use that for a dark ride once I get a PC. Hey, Taurus Fury! Thank you so much for the $5. Awesome content, love the detail in your builds. Thanks for sharing, keep up the great work. I do intend to, yes, for many, many years. Thank you so, so much. Let me add you to the board of investors. I feel like I've done that more than, than doing the roof. It's crazy. But thank you so, so much for being so generous, guys. So that's Taurus Fury. Love the name, by the way. This is a badass name. Probably a monument, even though the monument is gonna have to be quite big. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do a massive monument like right here. Yeah, that outside the park would be something that I could do. Yeah. The only annoying thing is going to be that you can't really cross the streets, which is a bit unfortunate. The way I've laid out the pathing, it just doesn't work. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Blue Jay. It's like when the music artist does take a few months off, you know that something pretty big is coming, and I do agree with that. I feel like they've teased new content, and they emphasis on the content, right? It's not an update, it's content. So I do think that a DLC is going to be our next big thing. But we'll see, right? We'll see. We don't know that for sure, so... Alright, where was I here? So I think both of those are done. Perfect. I'm gonna also copy those. Oh. See, that's the console camera for you. Ah! And controls! There we go. And I'm not gonna copy that because we have a different shape of brick thing. Yeah, I call this pillar on its side the brick thing. Deal with it. It'd be nice if Spooky were to return for Halloween or something. I might, and this is a big might, right? Because the people that I want to do this, the person, sorry, that I want to do this with, is really, really busy. But I might do something for Halloween this year. I've been wanting to do that for the longest time, and this year might be the year, which is really, really exciting. I love spooky stuff. Like that's really my kind of stuff. In fact, there might be a spooky area coming to Bellefleur on PC. Not really spooky, it's more dark fantasy medieval stuff. Which is spooky. I think it works. I just swore at my PS5. The day you get a PC, you're going to love some of the mods that... Oops, sorry. I've just eaten, so if I'm a bit burpy, I'm really sorry. Sorry, so where was I? Some of the mods that help you build. Yeah... I don't know. Maybe I've heard something about the 1%, no, not 1%, 1 degree mod or something like that. That would be extremely helpful. Yeah. So maybe I will get tempted at some point. But that's a big maybe. I'm not into mods that much, as you guys know. I've always been a massive vanilla player, and obviously that has to do with the fact that um, I'm a console player, so it might change once I'm on PC. The one thing that I don't want is for people to download thousands of mods to um, to visit my parks, right? But the mods that make my life easier, hell yeah, let's go. Okay, I've put myself in quite a situation here. How do I get this thing big enough? But again, we'll see. I'm not 100% against like mods that might make my life easier. And custom media, correct me if I'm wrong, but custom media is basically just like you have a set of files that you give to your community, for example, and then they get the what's it called, the file in their game, and that's it, right? Or am I oversimplifying it? Which is probably what I'm doing. Please change my name to boost it out. I can't do that. You have to do that yourself. But it's nice to know it's you. Oh, you mean in the game? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. My bad. I can definitely do that. Where are you? There you are. Oh, come on. What? All right. Let's see. Poops. It out. Oh, by the way, huge news, guys. Well, huge news. It's not like he's gonna post anytime soon, but Maddie's back. Iron Maddie, the guy who introduced me to the wider Planet Coaster community back in, I think it was 2022. I'm really glad that Maddie's back. Probably because the game is like way better now. It's faring way better. I feel like mechanically it's still the same game, right? And yeah, I have to update that. Thank you for the $2. And now Taurus Fury is right here. There we go. Custom media, as in custom images, custom sounds, videos, things that you put on screen or in speakers or on rides, that kind of stuff. That's what I meant by custom media. Right, is this? It seems like it is. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, looks like it's great. Yeah, because regarding custom media, I have like massive ideas that I want to try with custom medias. Ah, I see the problem now. It's like 184. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Right, so let's move it all. There we go. Oh yeah, if you drop them in a zip folder or something, most people on PC just drop it into their user media files. for the game, and it all should work. Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Thank you. Thank you so much for the clarification. It should be easy, right? It's probably gonna be a big file, just because of the amount of video stuff that I might want to work with. And again, we'll see, right? It's not. Oh no, I've done the two. Okay, my bad. So is that working? This is working. This is not. I should narrate what I'm doing, right? So what I'm doing right now is struggling with roofs, and I got distracted by the action of talking. I'm just doing something that we can repeat. Like copy. That's a better word. I love being a Frenchman. Doing YouTube videos in English. I hope you guys enjoy, because I haven't gotten that much feedback on that, but the new format that I use compared to what I used to do with the Camtasso Park series, which was more formal and edited and really cinematic and almost TV movie like. I don't know, compared to what I do now, which is more a kind of vlog, I suppose. I suppose you could say it's like a vlog. Hey, Mystic Entity. Entity, what I'm doing is a roof. A roof. I love doing roofs. Not necessarily. But I like doing cool stuff. And I think this is gonna be cool once it's done. I'm doing the roof for the lobby, more specifically. Not just the lobby, but also the changing rooms and such. You like the episode 1 style more than episode 2? I suppose I can understand that in the sense that it was with the update style. I like the update style, it's just like so long. The only reason why I went for the updates is because the things that I was building in episode 1 were things that I started back in February. Like everything up until update 3 in this episode was done in February. So it was done a long time ago. The only things that I've done only recently, well, recently, now it's like a month and a half ago, were the manor, the French gardens, the Belvedere, that kind of stuff. It's gonna be easier to have an update style once I get on PC, honestly. Well, there we go! Look at this. What a beauty. Oh, and another thing that I have to copy is this. Water park lobby with a glass roof. Wonder where that ID came from. I have no idea. My only recent water park experience has been Rulantica over a year ago now. So I have genuinely no idea. I'm not even sure Rulantica has a glass roof, to be honest. I think it does. Hold on, I have some reference pictures. Let me get my file. Yeah, okay, it does. Okay, so it's Rulantica, you're right. Bring this thing up. Perfect. Should use the world axis. I didn't do much work on Blanco today. Done a little bit on episode 3 of Belflor, which again is gonna be like so cool. You guys are really gonna be excited about that one, I'm sure. It's something absolutely unique. Nobody has done it before, or not in that manner at the very least. In Planet Coaster 2 or 1 actually, for that matter. And if you're a channel supporter, obviously you can already go check out what that is with the latest members post. If you haven't already, obviously. I think the last one I should leave without those. Because there's going to be a wall. There we go. Hey, welcome back, EK Freels. Channel supporters can already see it. They can already see pictures of it, yeah. The video is not yet done. The video will be done, I want to say someone like Wednesday of next week, perhaps? Something like that. Early next week, essentially. And my upload schedule for the early access is every Thursdays. Basically 2 days before the premiere of the episodes, or other videos, obviously. Alright. Yeah, we have this to figure out now. That's gonna be tough to figure out. Because the problem with those is the fact that you've got the arches here. Hey, Mr. Brunetta, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Why don't you start building on PC? I'm not sure what you mean here, Mr. Brunetta. Will the original supporter level have the same perks when the VIP level is created? Yes, obviously. Yeah. I'm not doing this to, force you guys to become VIP supporters, no. I think that would be very unfair. And not respect... Ah, yes, but I have that problem. And that's annoying. But yes, no, definitely, they'll have the same benefits. The idea behind the channel supporter thing is to have a very low barrier of entry for the people who don't have a lot of income, like me, and essentially that way they can support me without like ruining themselves or their life savings. And then if you want to support me differently, not differently, but more effectively, with more money each month, you can do so, and then you'll have 2 additional benefits on top of the channel supporter stuff. Which is great because I think the Discord channel is going to be great, especially in the sense that the Discord channel will be basically the chats that I'm having with my mods and friends on a regular basis. So things like, do you like this thumbnail? Do you like what I've done here for whatever that is? Do you want to work with me? I don't know. With Broccoli, that was kind of a... Actually, no. I've told Broccoli about my plans for episode 3. And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try something. I'm sure it's gonna work," because I didn't want to do that. I didn't have that much time. And so he did a prototype for what I'm going to showcase in episode 3, and then, well, then the rest is history. Now we have a fully working whatever the hell I'm going to show you guys next episode. Kind of selecting everything blind right now. Okay, and now I need all of these. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's not group them though. Oh. I see the problem. I see the problemo. How am I gonna do that? I know. Okay. So let's get rid of this. I don't think I'm gonna do my original plan. Hey Filmo! Welcome to the channel supporters, and thank you so much for becoming one. Hold on. Let me copy Blue Jay here. Why did I... There we go. See, I'm in a good mood now. Filmo et les parcs. Ah, I don't have the S. Oh, that is a big S. I know how it sounded. I'm sorry about that. YouTube, don't... don't... I'm a child. I have the... I'm a 7-year-old in my head. And... new supporter. There we go. You can just erase it? Nah. A big ass. I'm saying ass, by the way. Yeah, just saying. Just clarifying, just in case you guys think I'm a weird one. I am a weird one, though. You guys wouldn't be wrong about that at all. Nah, I'm a funny one, aren't I? I feel like I'm building pretty quick so far. Ah. That's fine. It's totally fine. I can make this work. Hey, Miss Balbao. One of my mods. When I was saying that sometimes I submit things to my mods so that they can give their opinions on stuff, Miss is one of them. In fact, I haven't told the mod team so far, but if they're a mod, they're gonna have access to the new Discord channel, obviously, since they are going to help me moderate that. But again, it's like in maybe a couple months' time, something like that. Basically, Bellflower has to be over. No. The first season of Bellflower. Okay. I'm gonna fix that right after, don't worry. In fact, now I can just pick this one, rotate it on its side. Is it? Yeah. The letter, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be better that way. I think you can see it a bit better from the road as well. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Probably put some wall pieces here. I could see some plaster? Question mark. Let's try it. Yeah, something like that. I can see a clock going there. Very steampunkish. Ah. No clock. No use for the clock. Oh, sorry, I didn't reply to you, Mr. Brunetta. But yeah, I don't have a PC. That's why I'm literally campaigning every single stream to try and raise some money for the PC. It's hard, but you know, little by little, we're getting there. It's not like they're cheap things, PCs. They're definitely more affordable than I thought they would be. I still haven't done the new list of parts, by the way. I should do it. Because that probably means that my goal will be much more in sight than it currently is. So I'll see. I'll see. The problem is I'm working like not 24/7, but you know what I mean, like 6 to 12 hours every single day. And that is on Planet Coaster, obviously. I do other stuff outside of that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And we're gonna have to have a much bigger one here. But I feel like the shape is fine. Depends on what you get. Yeah, yeah, it does depend on what I get. I do understand that there are cheaper PCs than the one that I want to get, but eh, but but I'm sorry, I'm a child. But the projects and the ambitions that I have for PC um, really do call for the biggest possible. Well, not the biggest PC, the best, sorry, PC config that I can find, but the most affordable, uh, nice PC config that I can find. So yeah, I'm gonna have to really dive back into that a little more. It's not centered, but don't tell people. Okay. If you don't tell, I won't tell. Oh, that one is not centered at all. That's because it's the edge. That's fine. Uh, Still have the PC from 2016. Wow. That's crazy. Although your stuff looks good though, Blue Jay. Then again, you know how to get your shots. Every time I see something on Brunation, like it's gorgeous. Very gorgeous. And in this type of game, it really does a ton when you know how to take screenshots, videos, whatever. The wow factor is definitely here. Yeah, damn new camera. Well, I'm going to see Fantastic Four on Friday, by the way. Speaking of cameras, I don't know, my mind just works like that. It does draw uh, from from weird places in my mind. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to see Fantastic Four. I've been so hyped to see that movie, and my mate was just on vacation down south in France, so I've been waiting for him to come back to go watch that, and I'm so excited. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals, by the way, uh, and a lot of people are excited about the new movie because everyone is playing in the Fantastic Four. I myself, like two of my mains, if that's something that's interesting to you, I think it won't be that interesting to most people, but two of my mains are members of the Fantastic Four. I love playing as the Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic. Up in the damn water park already. It's out there. Yeah, yeah, you wish. Although, if it's anything like Rulantica, it's gonna be steaming hot inside. That's something that's great about Rulantica. If you go to the water park during the winter, it's gonna be so nice because you basically don't have to get in the water to be warm. Like it's actually like very warm. the air conditioning system is like so powerful. And you can see it as well on the structure if you look at pictures inside Relentica. You have like those massive conduit on top of the building, which is probably something that I'm gonna take inspiration from. Probably not as big because they're like massive conduits. But yeah, things like that. Hey Cyril, welcome to the stream. Fantastic Four is pretty good. Good, very good. I don't go to the movies that often these days because, you know, you guys are all aware about my situation. But the few times that I've been going, I've been just saving the opportunities to go with my friend. Which, you know, life is better shared. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to do a compromise here. That's not good. That's not good. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. There's just gonna be this ugly glass pane that's clipping into. But I don't like it. No me gusta. No me gusta. This blows! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Now, how is that gonna work? Because you're already here. Probably gonna do a separate one. Life is better shared, and so are members. Yeah, for sure. Why am I changing your name? You're still this blows. What were you called originally? I remember you were called something else when you started supporting the channel back in, I think it was October. 5 gifted memberships. 5 gifted. Gifted subs. There we go. That's right, you were called New Channel. I remember that. I was like, who's this guy? Are they a hacker or something? I'm happy to report he wasn't. Okay, I have a plan. Instead of going vertical, I'm sorry, I have to go and do not disturb. There we go. What was I saying? Yes, instead of going vertical, we're going to go horizontal just for this part of the roof. Hopefully that'll work though. Come on, I believe. I believe. The power of belief. It works? Question mark? Yeah, yay! Look at that. Pro player here? Absolutely not. That's the beauty about Planet Coaster, isn't it? And you're still figuring it out after thousands and thousands of hours on the game. I feel like I'm a noob still. I feel like I have so many things to do and try. It's just fascinating how some games. Oh no. Oh no. I've noticed a gap. Shh. Don't tell people. It's not there. I have to. I have to do it though. Come on, there we go. You know what I'm disappointed about with this week's Frontier Unlocked, this month's Frontier Unlocked even, is the fact that they've asked people to do so many workshop challenges and they still haven't featured those. And it's such a shame. Like they basically have free content. And they're just like, oh, by the way, hi Bin Laurie. Everybody say hi Bin Laurie. Thank you for serving our community. And ruining the stream, apparently. Hey Shane, nice to see you. This is the best thing you've built yet. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like this. Although the complexity meter doesn't. But I don't care. Soon the complexity meter will only be a distant dream. Or nightmare, in this case, I guess. And I say soon, but I don't know how soon. Ah. I see. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna finish this this roof. I'm gonna have a quick bathroom break. There we go. Crazy that I got a roof done in like what, 1 hour? Call me the Flash. Crazy stuff. I mean, it's energizing when you have like your donation goal smashed in the first 15 minutes. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I like this. And then and then voila. Please build a slide that goes slightly outside the front of the building. Yeah, probably. Once I build the actual warehouse, that might be a possibility, yes. You know, with a, oh yeah, with a support, yeah, a support, going through the glass roof or something. Yeah, we could have that. Oh yeah, I haven't told you guys that, by the way, but I was very much debating on whether I wanted to have either a fully dark water park or dark as in like it's dark, no lights. Well, lights, but like no outside lights, if that makes any sense. And do something more along the lines of Rulantica, where you can see the outside world, but well, in our case, it's going to be the sky, but you have some dark places. you know, like in Lazy River, in the mat slides that they have. Really, really cool. I think it's Viking Loop, something like that. Really cool. Look at this! This is so cool! Okay, great. That's one part of the stream. That's 1 hour of the stream. Perfect. Let me catch a bathroom break. Is that even a thing to say? Is that even a correct way to say it? I'm gonna catch the bathroom break. No, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'll be right with you in about let's say 2 minutes. Okay, see you guys. And we are back. I was literally dancing on my couch before I went to the toilet. Anyway, that was hard. That was hard. Yeah, so we have our entrance build kind of finished. I think I still want to copy those pillars over. So let's do this. I was thinking while I was on the toilet, because that's what one does. Um, would you guys be up for a second goal, a second donation goal for the night, or should we stop with a single one? You guys let me know, because I feel like this is a good stream. Everyone is very invested, and I love to see that. So it's up to you guys. Why is there no sound? It's so quiet. Music, please. Oh, it's gonna start once I start moving things, right? Oh no, it's here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Let's split that from the build and then do the pillar caps. Come on, music, get going. Hi, Marilyn. Didn't see you here. Nice to see you. This is beautiful, she says. Ah, you're so kind. Yeah, I really like the vibe of the entrance that we've got going on here. I'm I've got to be honest with you guys. I'm slightly worried about whether we're going to be able to do this on console, but we'll try. We'll try, right? It's a mini park. Should work, hopefully. We will see. All right. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together. Hope everyone got that reference. There we go! Look at that. That's already much, much, much better. Did you see Falcon's flight is testing? Yes! Yes, crazy stuff. Never believed that this thing was going to even work. It appears to be working. The one thing that I'm kind of worried about is whether it's going to be able to operate normally or is it going to have problems like Formula Rossa? Yeah, Formula Rossa in Abu Dhabi. Just because, you know, it's hot out there. Like hot, 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 hot. Those are probably the hottest regions in the world. And the problem with that is that, first of all, on Formula Rossa, you have the heat from from the launch that is added on top of the actual outside heat. If we're inside a building, that would be fine. But this one is LSMs, so it's going to be even hotter, I think. Or I might be wrong about that, you know, I'm not a coaster engineer. When will I build a slide? When we get to the actual water park. Everything in its due time. Not this stream, that's for sure. Everyone is gonna tune out. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Just to be real with you guys, we're not gonna build a water slide for a long time. But that's fine. You know, a water park, just like a theme park, is not just slides and coasters and I don't know, wave pools, kiddie stuff. I don't know. I'm really excited about doing kiddie stuff in this park, actually. I've been seeing other creators do, you know, splash pads and such things, and I really wanted to have a stab at that. Okay, now for the tricky part. Yo, Mineral, nice to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. No park pops up overnight. No, definitely not. In fact, quite the contrary. They take years and years and years to be made. Especially when they're quality. If they're like crappy little parks, might be easier to get them out there. But when love and care is put into those, and you can feel that, right? You can feel passion in not only park projects but um, uh, art in general. This is something that I've been talking about, uh, not myself actually, but I've listened to a lot of people talking about, the game that I've played during my break a few weeks ago now. A few weeks ago? That long ago? Yeah, a few weeks ago actually. Wow. Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and that game oozes with passion, and it's an amazing game. I highly recommend it. Easily game of the year. If it doesn't win game of the year anyway, I'm rioting. I'm literally spending all I can on a flight to LA and slapping Jeff Keighley on stage. This is not a threat, by the way. So please don't tell anyone, please. Hey, Fog! Nice to see you. Do I have a license for that? No, I don't. I suppose we do, because we've managed to have a bus stop here, and the tube is gonna run underneath this road here, and we're gonna have our spawners here and here. So I assume that whichever government it is that looks at those types of projects around the city of London, I suppose that yeah, our papers are in order. Hopefully? Question mark. You tell us, you're the expert apparently. Nice to see you though, Fog. Very nice to see you. So I'm gonna do all the ugly wall things on this side, because we're not gonna be seeing this side much from inside. And it's not that ugly, actually. Oh, from this side, it kind of is. Oh no, it's just because I'm in group mode. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. May just push that back a little bit, because it looks like it's sticking out quite a bit. Yeah, that way we have the ugly side here. And perfect. Okay. Let's copy that over to the other side. Anytime now. There we go. World. Let's spin it. And let's place it. I gotta say, and I've said that to my Discord a couple times this week, that SteamTown doing a project that is not planned in the slightest, unlike my other projects that are very, very much planned. It's very nice to, just try things. Not that the trying, like effing around and finding out stuff, it's still here with other projects. It's just, different. You don't have the same how can I call it that? It doesn't feel like work. It feels like a game. You know what I mean? And I like bringing back the game aspect of Planet Coaster into my life. It's been great. You really can't tell standing back, far back. Yeah, yeah, I guess. I guess far back. Yeah, even close. Like it's not that bad, but it's from the inside that it's really, really important to me. Like I really, really wanted to get the inside right. You know what I mean? And I think we did. So that's great. Went to a community barbecue with a few other Planet Coaster peeps on Saturday. That was great. Food was phenomenal, but it did. Ah, you. It's the side effects. Been building playing Balatro as a break. Yeah, I I'm I've been kind of I like I've seen a few friends play Balatro, and I know what type of game it is, and I'm scared to start. Not only because it's money that I put on the table to buy the game, but I'm kind of scared to not only that I might not enjoy the type of game, but also that I might get completely addicted to that game. Yeah, I've noticed some gaps here and there. Even though there is a gap here. Fine. Boop. 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 Balatro is dangerous. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell. A lot of people are getting addicted to Balatro. And it's the gameplay loop, isn't it? It's like super addictive. Oh, I didn't see that this thing was It's fine. Look. Shh. Shh, don't see the gap. There's no gap. What are you talking about? There we go. Is there a gap here now? Oh, now the gap is here. Come on. Come on. That was my impression of the penguin from the Batman. You're welcome. Warner Brothers, if you want to hire me. I'm way cheaper than Colin Farrell. It was free on Apple Arcade. Don't tell me that, Mineral. Don't tell me that. That's dangerous. It's like a bomb. Do you want me to just like never work ever on Planet Coaster? Nah. Honestly, I'm not sure it's my type of game. It feels that's what I'm scared about. It feels a bit too arcadey for my taste. I'm much more into massive, not massive, not like massive in the sense that it's big, but more in the sense that I'm into massive story games. I'm into story games that are really impactful. Things like Expedition 33, Outer Wilds, that sort of stuff. I have blueprints actually with my PlayStation Plus subscription, so I definitely want to try that at some point. It's kind of a mystery game, puzzle game, something like that. Not entirely sure. You know how I am. I like to go in blind with as little knowledge of the game as possible. Still the gameplay, or at least the style of game in my head, right? But I still like to discover things very blindly. I feel like there's the pleasure of discovery is such a lost art these days. With marketing all over the place, like I had to dodge pretty much everything with Fantastic Four and not to get spoiled. Especially when you went to the cinema, because I went to see Superman and Jurassic World a few weeks ago when Superman came out, and one of the trailers was playing. So I was like, no, not opening my eyes, not listening to anything. People in the cinema must think that I'm crazy, but that those are the lengths that I have to go to preserve the the pleasure of discovery. Blueprints, yeah, good experience. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Eh, I feel like yeah, I feel like I should do something like this, right? Instead of having whatever the hell I have here. Ugh. Damn the camera, I swear. Yeah, yeah, some plaster will be nice to add some color. Well, some color. Still some bland beige color. But still, color is color. Did you like Superman? Yeah, I loved it. Genuinely loved it. It's that kind of movie that has so much going on in such. Oh, I have to figure this out. Uh, that has so much going on in such a short amount of time that I went to rewatch it with my dad the weekend after that, and I I definitely loved it much more than the first time around. But Superman really left me with a hopeful feeling, if that makes any sense. Probably people who have seen the film could relate, but it's a really hopeful film. It's not like dark or anything like that, or it's not like auteur or whatever. It's really, I don't know. It feels good. That's what I mean. It doesn't feel like a massive marketing push for future films or whatever, like some Marvel films used to be, or still are, probably. I don't know. Depending on who you ask, that might be the case. But you know what I mean, right? So yeah, no, I love Superman. Yeah, I love the Mr. Terrific. He's absolutely awesome. Really, really great character, and I really, really hope that they do more with him in the future. I feel like the reception to that character has been really, really good online. We'll have to wait for Fantastic Four to release on Disney Plus. The month has been tight. Yeah, I get that. Almost goes spoiled by the official comms. Yeah, I've heard the marketing for Fantastic Four has been very much focused on spoilers. I don't know what, but I know, like my friend that I'm going to Lille to with. Sorry, that wasn't a good sentence. Uh, the person who I am going with, yeah, that's a correct sentence. um, to see that movie, he watches marketing stuff, and he's told me that yeah, it spoils really heavily. So I'm really those are the days where I'm really glad that I don't know crap. And it's really hard, like it's dedication to do that in today's day and age. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Do, do, do. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum-bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-da-dum. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum-ba-bum, ba-da-da-da. I'm not gonna do that the whole time, I promise. I just love Easy Breezy. Probably one of my favorite tracks, J.J. Ibsen tracks at least, from Planet Coaster 2. Such a bop, isn't it? Okay, why is this... Ah! That's problematic. Oh, that's because it... I get it now. It's not 100%, is it? It's 110. That's fine. Nobody will notice. If you guys don't tell, again, I won't tell. Otherwise, I'll find you. That was an evil laugh, I'm sorry. Alexandre says, hello from Belgium! Well, hello from northern France. We're really close by. I'm gonna have to fix the gaps. Oh, this is not a gap. It's just a weird warping thing with the edge of the glass. Okay, no, that's fine. Let's actually check if there are some gaps here and there. There should not be, because most of it is... if there is a gap, it should be in this one. Okay. No. Good. What about this? Good. Good. And... no. No, okay, that's fine. Oh, maybe this... Nope, okay, we're good. We're all good. Is there music playing? Oh, you guys can't hear the music. Really? You guys can't? Even if I do, even if I do it at 70? Because it's like super loud in my ears. So wait, hold the phone. You guys mean that every time I've been humming songs, you guys haven't been able to listen to them? That is so weird. Hold on. Let me check my stream things. Capture options. Display activity, display chat. Now you should be able to... Okay, so it's kind of embarrassing that you guys have been listening to me hum songs for like streams and streams, and now I know that yeah, you weren't uh, hearing any of that. Okay, I'm not cuckoo, I swear. Maybe I am. That's odd though, because a lot of people when I put music during the welcome to the stream phase of the stream, a lot of people do hear that. I love to sing stuff though, Fog. I actually do like to sing. I would never sing publicly, even though technically that's what I've been doing with uh, with this. But yeah, no, I am not uh, singing on stream ever, ever. Like never. I'm sorry. What are some pros and cons to playing on console? Um, Good question. I don't know. Um, I mean, the major con is obviously the complexity meter, right? Like, that's one thing that you don't have on PC, and that's absolutely annoying on console. But then again, everything else is pretty much the same. I would say building is maybe slightly slower because you don't have that many shortcuts. You have to just get there and whatever, or even for example, if I want to get down the menu, I just have to do that, and even then I don't see the options. Whereas you guys can just use the wheel of the mouse, for example. Same for searching things, with the keyboard. It's far easier for you guys than it is for me. But otherwise, yeah, no, it's the same game, right? Like a lot of people um, usually tell me that they find it really impressive that I play on. Oh, those are individual walls. What the hell, Yan? Okay. 75. Let's redo those. Actually, I think everything is grouped up, so let's go for it. Let's remove those and redo those with. We're going to be able to have the pieces. Still planning for it to be a console park, so let's be mindful. That's, I suppose, another con of playing on console. Just having to be mindful of the pieces you use. But then again, once you're used to the way of doing things on console, like, it's fine. It's really, really fine. So this was 75. There we go. In fact, for someone like me, who has been playing for over 3 years now, 4 years actually, um, on console, going on PC, I may find it difficult. So wait, 270. Oh, I have to do some. Let's see. So that's 6, 4.5. So let's. There we go. Sorry, I was thinking about aloud here. That is a very satisfying sound. Can you guys hear the music now? I hope. Because in my ears it's loud. There we go. It's fine. See, now we have the pieces of those lower walls here. Oh, I've closed the thing. There we go. I'm back in the chat now. Huh, interesting. So Miss is saying that we've always had the music, but some of you guys are saying that I didn't, which is odd. Yank, I didn't know. I didn't know that you had Instagram. Yank. I'm Yank now. Yeah, the Instagram account isn't something that I usually advertise because I don't do a lot on it. I used to use it like a lot when I was going to theme parks, and that was the way that I gave. I'm gonna have to lower the music, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry for the people who really don't hear the music when it's that low, but I really have to lower it. It's ruining my ears. What was I saying? Yes, Instagram is something that I use when I go to theme parks. You know, I usually like to show where I am and that sort of stuff. But I haven't done that recently. Last time I did that was probably the Germany trip with Corvus and Antonio. So over a year ago. I'm crying. Yeah. Pretty sad, pretty sad. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to do it by hand. This is fine. It's fine. Should put it at the end of your videos to show people it exists. I mean, maybe? I don't know. It's not something that's like massively important. I feel like I should use it more though. Like, I have some pics that I really want to post from last year, unfortunately. But I'm really interested into keeping a grid on Instagram, right? You know the grid? Yeah, it's bite free and everything, and my grid is pretty organized. So I always want to do the added challenge of, like, it's not really a challenge, but you know what I mean. The added challenge of figuring out 3 types of contents that, or 6 or 9 or whatever, that go that goes together. For example, the latest post that you can find on my Instagram are the different areas of SteamTown Park, and they're laid out on my grid so that you can get a sort of park map, I suppose. You have Camteso City at the bottom. You have the Mexican area on the left. On the top left, you have Bodies Bay. On the very top, you have what's it called again? Station Reef. Then you have the Nymph Woods on the top right, and then near Midgard on the bottom right. And that makes up the layout of the park. So, most people won't notice that, but I've always done my Instagram in that way, and so I don't want to stop. I remember people went nuts when they changed it to 4. I don't even remember when they changed it to 4. But I would go nuts if they did. Sometimes, like, social medias do the most random changes for no reason at all. It's hilarious. Right! Look at this. Ooh. It's looking nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm back. Had to play a few songs on my guitar. Hey, nice. Very nice. How do I want to go about this? So here comes the challenging part where I have to do the actual lobby. I feel like this place here, we could have like the welcoming center right here. Have the go. Yes, of course. Have the what's it called? Stairs. There we go. Very hard word to find. The stairs go on either sides of those, and then on the top floor you would have the turnstiles. I'm showing you with my hands. This is very bad. Let me use basic shapes. Very bad content here. So let's say red is our welcoming center, where people will be able to buy pool passes and everything, because we need to have that apparently in the game. So this is our welcoming center. And the green is going to be our stairs. Like this. Oops. Boom. And, well, actually, I can just rotate it real quick. Doom, doom, doom. There we go. Then once they go up the stairs, they would have a view right about, let's see, right about here on our wave pool and the water park, obviously. So let's make this a blue to get excited, you know what I mean? So if you have stairs, you need an elevator for the disabled. That's fine. That's totally fine. I kind of have a, not a blueprint, but something that's blueprintable for elevators now, so that's totally fine. Then after that, we can have some turnstiles right around here. We're gonna make those silver, even though that's my off-white that I like. You'll notice something when I do signs, for example, the exit here or the entrance. I always use silver. I never use white. So you have turnstiles here. I'm showing you with my hands again. That's really bad. See you, Shane. Thank you for joining for a little bit. And see you, Redguard. I'm sorry, I've missed you saying bye. And then probably halfway through this. Let's make this purple. Those are going to be the changing rooms. Very important. See ya, Poopsied out. Thank you for sticking around and thank you for being so generous at the beginning of the stream. And then we have the whole ground floor to work with as well. We could have some... Nah, too many changing rooms is not gonna cut it. We need some lockers as well. And showers. That is going to be tough. Very tough. So how about we make the turnstiles narrower. That way we can have corridors that might be narrower, but also might allow us to have more changing rooms. Well, space in the changing rooms at least. Probably have showers as well. Something like that. Yeah, that's kind of the way Rolantica is set up as well. So I'm kind of into it. So in this place you could only have the changing rooms, and then we can figure out the locker rooms and the showers as well. Yeah, that's not for today though. Okay. And then we need more basic shapes to mark the gift shop somewhere here. Do, 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 do. Let's make it yellow. And then we have this place. And I'm not quite sure what to do with this. I could do toilets. Very important to have toilets at the entrance. What could I put on the ground floor on the left here, guys? Do you guys have ideas apart from toilets? Atrium. That is a much better word than what I've been calling it. I've been calling it the lobby. But yeah, definitely an atrium. Maybe some kind of restaurant or food area before the swimming pool. Maybe not, no. Because this will still be outside the park. The inside the park will be starting from the white blocks. The white blocks are the turnstiles, essentially. Even though technically our park entrance is inside here gameplay-wise, but our role-playing park entrance is going to be here and here as well. Bar, cafe. Lobby is nice, implies a hotel or rooms, which I definitely won't have. Photo spot with park logo. A bar. A shop to buy things like the shop will already be with the yellow block here. So on the right we have a big gift shop that we're gonna do. I feel like toilets is fine, I guess. I'm not much into the restaurant cafe thing or whatever. Yeah, I feel like any F&B unit should be inside the park. Right, so let's make it let's make it not white because we already have white. Let's make it oh yeah, I'm gonna do a bad joke. Let's do it. Let's make it brown. And I'm not gonna explain why. You guys know. Hi back, I'm Franz. Welcome back, EK Frills. Alright, so now that we have our plans, first of all, let's save this. Or, what time is it? It's 10 p.m. already. You know what? Let's keep the plans for the lobby and not touch those for now. And let's make the underground station, or at least the outside of it. Maybe something like this. Okay. There are a lot of noises in my street. It's so weird. Yeah, Relentica does have that. Yeah. In fact, I think the first day we were sleeping at the Kronosar when we went on the Germany trip in well, at least when we were at Europa Park, right? But the the what's it called? The first thing we've seen from Rolantica was obviously the as Fogg says it, the atrium, and we went up top to try to see inside the park because we've seen a little bit of the park at night because of that, with beautiful lights. By the way, if you ever go to Rolantica, I highly recommend that you stay, like, do a full day at Rolantica. You can literally do that, and during the night it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so on the section where you see a little bit of the water park, because there's a link with a restaurant that they have, you can also see, as Filmo said, a little bit of a museum for Europa Park, and you can see scaled down models of Voden. You can see Eurosat, I think. Tiny bit of Blue Fire with Voden as well. Little bit of Pirates in Batavia as well. Things like that, essentially. And it's really good. I highly recommend that you guys check it out. Right, so now it's time to do ugly work. Hold on. First of all, just to make sure it's aligned. Okay. Yes. Yes, the big sea dragon is probably something that's called Jormungandr in the Norse mythology. Even though it's not quite clear, it's kind of weird the way Relentica does uses Norse mythology, because it's not quite Norse mythology, but it also kind of is, which is really interesting in many ways. There we go. Oh, the vibes at Relentica are immaculate. The fact that you have this one space that is entirely dedicated to one universe, it's so beautiful. Like, it's so cohesive as well, and you can really feel the love and passion that's been going into it. All right, yeah, that's looking fine. Let's copy that. So you see, I lied, technically. I said that we wouldn't do the tube station together. In fact, we are. I feel like it's a much better project for a single hour, and then next stream we will be able to focus on... come on, I'm not able to... Okay. Gonna have to flatten the terrain a little bit. But yeah, in the next stream we're gonna be able to work on the atrium. I'm really gonna use atrium from now on, even though you'll see in 1 week I'm gonna totally forget to call it that. It's gonna be so funny. But yeah, I just want to make sure that we can have a guest spawner, you know, a proper one. you know what I should do? I should put a wall to help me guide. Yeah, it's definitely not where I want it. Oh, it's not Jormungandr. Wait, it's the dragon that you can see in the near the ice palace. That makes no sense at all. But I guess okay. I'm not saying that you're not making sense, right? I believe you. It's just lore-wise, it makes no sense, right? Why would the dragon be dead and then alive in Rulantica? I know it's technically supposed to be a museum, Rulantica. It's like an ancient city that they've um, basically remade from archaeological stuff, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm not entirely 100% sure, but I think that's what it is. Yo, you've read the books. Crazy stuff. That's cool though. I like the fact that they've done books as well. Like, you can tell that they were really into this project. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna look nice. I'm going to extend the path as well, the sidewalk. It looks so weird with the purple things inside. I had a reference picture that I saved earlier today. There it is. I have a reference picture from the Oxford Circus station. It's a bit weird that there's not the massive underground thing. Hold on. Underground station, London. Streets. Yeah, see, this one has it. I'm saying C, but you can't see it. I feel like I wouldn't have that. Yeah. But every single one has it. Hmm. You know what? Let's make the underground thing. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Let's go back to the chat. Sorry about that. Oh, that's a metro station? Yes, that's for the tube. The London Tube. For the street entrance with the logo? Yeah, exactly. This better have a water coaster somewhere. Water parks do not have water coasters, actually. Actually, that's not true. There's one that I can think of that has a water coaster in Portugal. Are you looking for just a railing entrance or actual building enclosing them? No, I'm just looking for like a staircase just leading down to the build, and then I'll just do a, I don't know, a black basic shape to hide the fact that it's not real. Isle of Discovery. Oh, you mean a water coaster? Like a water coaster, like the what's it called? You know, when you're on the inflatables and you're like pushed forward with water jets. Is that what you meant, Noah? If so, I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, you're right. You're definitely right. Yeah. Yeah, water coaster could be fun in this setting. Stucco, stone ruin walls. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, don't worry, Fog. I have some reference under my eyes, even though it's such a shame because I really can't show you guys what I'm looking at, which would be nice. I'm not gonna use that though. I'm gonna use the painted bricks and maybe use this. Yeah, that looks nice. But make it a little darker. Like this. Perfect. In fact, let's make it the same color as this to have cohesion. Okay. And then it's just going to be a build that we're going to be able to copy to the other side as well, which is going to be good. Saves us some time to have it mirrored. Are you guys enjoying this series, by the way? I've not really asked that since I started the series, but I feel like I have to. Yeah, that looks good. Because you know the main thing for me is that you guys enjoy it. So do tell. Perhaps you're not enjoying it. It might. It's a possibility. Oh, it's perfectly 4 meters as well. It's so satisfying. It's gonna be an easier build than I thought it would be. It's a nice change of pace. I'm glad you think so. And also, on top of being a nice change of pace, I feel like having... Wait, hold on. Do I have longer versions of that? Yes, I have 4 meters. Perfect. But yeah, on top of being a nice change of pace... In fact, hold on. Not what I wanted to do. It's very nice to have something that you don't have to wait for, in a sense. I feel like the way and I've screwed it up, the way I produce videos is like very lengthy, and you can feel that with the way uploads are not that regular on the channel. Not that it's bad, right? Like, I hope the quality is at least good. Too short. But it's nice to have this regular thing that we can have together. I feel like I'm talking to my girlfriend. Are we in a relationship, chat? What? Maybe. Yes, bring on the water. Don't worry, I will, Marilyn. Don't worry. To be fair, we're going faster than I thought with this entrance, which is a bit crazy. Didn't expect to go that fast. Then because you know I'm usually like a snail, but I suppose it means that I'm motivated, so that's good. There we go. Yeah, look at that. It's already looking quite good. Do you think the uploads will be more regular once you get a PC? I think so, yeah. I think so. I think it's not my process that will be different, but I'll be able to do so many things per project that I will be able to do many smaller uploads. Probably not update style, but how to describe it? I don't like comparing myself to other creators, but more akin to what Mineral does, essentially. Mineral, by the way, if you're still in the chat, where he focuses on a few things that he's done in 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 his time on the game, during his time on the game. Sorry, since last episode, and then he basically shows you that. And since I'm doing this full time, I think I will be able to do uh, maybe show smaller stuff, but also be able to put out videos more regularly on a regular basis. Sometimes I think that you're rambling a bit too much about small things. That's how I am. If you're subscribed to the channel, that's what you're here for. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I've always been like that. I'm not gonna change it today. Fog, would you happen to have or anyone that's British in the chat, would you happen to find a picture of, you know, not the entrance of the station itself? Like, let me show you. Like, not this frame of the station, this frame. You know, I want to see it go down, essentially. If you guys have that, if you're in the Discord, first of all, tell me in the chat that you've posted that on the Discord, or post the link to the photo in the chat directly. Fog, you're the best. While we wait for that, I'm just gonna work on the front. So let's see. It's gonna be something interesting. But yeah, I ramble. I ramble a lot. So first of all, one thing that I want to do right away, and that's gonna be the most fun thing that we may do on stream. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have a silver again. There we go. Just to say that I've done it, you know? Trying to do the logo of the underground that they have on each station. I think it's gotta be easy enough. Yeah. Oops. Place it instead of selecting. Yeah, that's another thing that I don't like, the way you select colors while placing objects on console. It is what it is, but it's a tiny bit annoying. Oh, that's very dark. You know, something like that. Yeah, looks good. Especially compared to the reference that I have. Thank you, Fug and Wonky Builder. Just saw the pictures that you guys sent. Doesn't look too complicated. I was way, like, overthinking that thing. What's my Discord server? It's in the description of the stream if you're interested. Always been. Much like my Instagram, in fact. So I would like to have this big enough to hide the hole. Don't know if that's gonna be enough. It works. It works. So by the way, while we're talking about the transport in the UK, is like when I was looking for bus stops in the UK, apparently they're operated by the same company or organism. I'm not entirely sure, but is that a thing? Just to make conversation while we do this, obviously. TFL mostly, okay. A little bit smaller. Ah, but then... Okay, I see the problem. Wasn't doing it right. I'm gonna get rid of the Z fighting right after, don't worry. That looks okay-ish. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and then we need the underground written. It's funny because nobody says underground, like, do they? Maybe for foreigners like me, but I feel like locals always say the tube. Bolt. You know what the funniest thing about this project is? If you would have told me like just a month ago that I would be doing a British water park, I would not have believed you. Yet here I am, doing an underground station. Let me drink a little water. So good. I tried making a coaster in Blanco console, but I don't know how to turn a banking offset on. Really? It's like right there. Hold on. Let me show you. Okay, great. Let's take the first one. It's right there. What do you mean you can't find the banking offset? No, you're not an idiot. You're not. Don't say that about yourself. It's mean. You're a very smart person. I'm sure of it. Right, let's work with those now. I can see the link to steampunk industrial themes to the UK. Yeah, but on top of doing a UK-based park, which was always daunting to me in the sense that this is why I like to base my parks in France. I know a lot of things about legislation in France, but I know next to nothing about legislation in England and other countries for that matter. So yeah, I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. But I feel like doing something indoors is gonna be very different to what I would have done with something outdoors. I feel like if you want to go see something that's outdoors, you'll go see Corvus, right? If he still does some projects in the UK, like fictional projects, obviously. I wouldn't know. I'm just thinking that it's still the case because I don't see him stopping. You don't think banking offset is available on Planko 1 console? It definitely is. You just have to find it somewhere. It depends on what coaster type and track you have, by the way. Again, that's like the other stream. I can't show it to you when I'm on Planet Coaster 2. I can't quit the game like other people might do on PC. But it's definitely there somewhere. I've always used it. You just have to find it. Yeah, you're using the infinite, but I bet you're using the second type of track, right? The track that doesn't have the spine. The second track of type of track, sorry, does not have the banking offset. So if you want to do some banking offset on that type of track, you'll have to do it first with the spine and then turn it into the spineless one. I'm back. Have you done the entire park since I left? I'm afraid not. Sadness. No, try to. Then I have no idea the truths. I'm sorry. I know for a fact that it's there, but I can't help you at this moment. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be happy to help you on Discord though. But here we're kind of powerless, or at least I am. There we go. Look at that. Looks like the real thing. The real feel. I feel like I'm in London. Why am I sounding like Watto from Star Wars? Hey, little Annie! That was kind of spot on. Not gonna lie. Damn it. I think in my next park I'll do a dark ride inspired by Petit Flocon de Neige. It will be a huge, incredible ride. I'm not sure what Petit Flocon de Neige is. I'm sorry. Sounds like a children's story though. I feel like I met that guy on the night bus. It's uncanny. Yeah, it's like the drunk at the back of the bus, right? Don't worry, I'm totally sober. It's been ages since I drank alcohol, if I'm honest. I'm not really the going out type. Well, not in that sense, at the very least. I'm I'm a theme park enjoyer, so obviously I'm an outdoorsy person, but not for drinking, or at least not for drinking in bars. I like drinking in theme parks. Have I ever told you guys the time where when I so at Europa Park you have those little bars that are scattered around the park, and it's so cool because you can just buy you use a take your drink pretty much anywhere in the park because they're either reusable or souvenir cups. And oh, look at that! I love the way it's looking, by the way. And oops. And so at one point I was like, I really want a pina colada, so I got one, and I think Voden was at on 30, 45 minutes, something like that. So during the look at this, this looks good. During the queue, I drank it, and it was probably my best ride ever on Voden. I loved it so much. And genuinely, like Europa Park knows what their audience wants. Like it's crazy to me that a theme park would have actual bars, like cocktail bars, um, in the park, and that's where my obsession with bars in parks, or at least in my parks, come from. You know. Oh, I should have one in the Germany section, like a beer one. That'd be nice. What am I saying? I have a beer house planned. Obviously, there's gonna be somewhere you can get beer. More reason to go to Europa. Yes, yes. To me, Europa Park has everything figured out. Look at that! This literally looks like the real thing. I love this. Let me have my my two guys over here to make sure this is tall enough, high enough. Sorry. There we go. Oh, it's at Europa Park Filmo. Is it the dark ride in Russia then? Then yes, I do know this. I didn't know it was called like that, but I do know this. It's cool. It's cute. I really do think that it's got an old school charm to it, which is really underappreciated. And I'm kind of worried about what they will do to that ride once they start to rework Euromir in the next few years. They've said around 2028 to 2030, so we'll see. All right, let's go back to the... Okay, so it has that kind of maybe in the supports. Yeah, those things. It's thinner, like this. Yeah, look at this. We are cooking. Are you cooking? Yes, I am. Or I feel like I am at the very least. Is anyone a fan of probably not though, but does anyone know Critical Role? The Dungeons and Dragons I don't know, YouTube program, podcast thing, whatever you want to call it. It's it's something that I absolutely love, and they've just announced not only the second to last season of their first show on animated show, by the way, on Amazon Prime, but also the first season of their second animated show, and I'm like so happy about that. Oh, really? You fell off C3? C3 is the only one that I've watched entirely. I came in late, to be honest. So that's why I didn't bother with C1 and C2. So that's campaign 1 and campaign 2 for people who are not familiar with what we're talking about. Because they're Dungeons and Dragons campaign, right? And yeah, I kind of didn't want to watch C2 because I knew that the TV show was in the works. But but yeah, I'm so excited that it's finally coming to Prime. I think it's October, November, something like that. It's probably gonna be in a signpost somewhere. Let's see. We could always just get a regular post. It's so warm in my room right now. Yeah, let's just get a regular post. Let's just not think about it too hard. Do, 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 do. Maybe a little darker. That's as dark as it gets. Have you watched the animated version of the campaigns, Fog? You missed the balloon ride so much? Yeah. Me too, man. Me too. It's so weird as well that they haven't included that in um, the vintage pack. Even though that's technically not vintage, is it? Yeah, a bit. Let me check the episodes to remember. Big thing that I love personally. That's really a. I'm a big fan of animation in general, but the the Legend of Vox Machina is really nice. Highly recommend to anyone who doesn't know what Critical Role is. This is a really good gateway into the universe of those people. Because otherwise, it's hours upon hours upon hours of just um, D&D stuff. Probably thousands of hours, if I'm honest. And when you're like me and building all the time on Planet Coaster, you probably have the time to listen to all of that. But if you don't, it's nice to have a shorter, condensed, and curated version of those events, essentially. Let me just check how big this is. 49, perfect. I feel like it's slightly smaller though. Perfect. Dun, 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 dun. And then once we're done with the subway, I'm just gonna stop the stream, guys, okay? Yeah, this feels authentic. I like it. I'm really glad I went for that idea. We don't even have a Dumbo ride. Yeah, I would like to have something like that, or at least like Orbitron. Like that's something that I would like to do. I would love to do a steampunk Orbitron, essentially. Like to me, Disneyland Paris, the Discoveryland, is not that steampunk. Like I get that they were going for something like this, but it's still very futuristic. It's not my steampunk, you know. To me, steampunk is what they've done at Disney Sea. Like to me, that is steampunk, but that's not the same thing that we have in Paris, unfortunately. Even though, don't get me wrong, like I usually trash Paris for the decisions that they've made, but I'm still like a massive Disneyland Paris fan because I've grown up with the park. You know, that's probably the park that I owe my passion for well parks to, and and yeah, agreed. I started playing D&D after watching CR. And then my appetite to watch it reduced, I think. Yeah, I think once you have your own expectations of D&D, you definitely, I don't know, maybe you're less inclined to agree with another perception. You know what I mean? Whereas for me, I've never been able to get a D&D campaign going. And I not that I mind, right? But I've always just experienced D&D and other stuff through CR, which is totally fine, honestly. I like it. And in the end, like it's fine as long as we both enjoy what we do and watch and play. In your case, it's fine. If we were all the same, life would be boring. Okay, and they have a really nice detail that I really like. They have some tiny balls. Why did I say it like that? I'm the weirdest guy. Oh goodness, why am I like this? They have some tiny balls. Oh god. Sometimes I wonder why you guys haven't left yet. I genuinely do. As Disneyland Paris fan, are you going to put a dragon under your manor in Bellefleur? No, that's not that kind of park. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of similar to... Somewhat similar. It's more, I don't know, flat on the reference picture that I have, but I feel like for what we're doing, it's gonna be fine. I feel like we should just make the lights a little paler. Like this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. And then we can just have the... So first of all, actually, now that I have actual humans next to the place, I feel like I should lower this. You know what, let's make that first. Okay. Come on. Cooperate. There we go. What did that? I should have done that earlier. I'm sorry. Okay. Just make sure that nothing else is selected. Perfect. Okay. No. Okay, great. Actually, I can just do this and this. There we go. Much faster. I should check the chat more often. See you, Wonky. Meat Spoon says you can't call it a subway if it's British. It's not my fault. It's the way that the actual reference pictures are looking. Sorry. If it's authentic, I don't care. Right, so... Oh yeah, no, I have to do... You could build a sandwich shop on the other side to avoid confusion. Yeah, it's kind of hardcore, the fences that they have. Let's say that it's a more modern um, station. But I feel like you guys are not vibing with the subway, so should I just change it to tube? Would that be realistic? Because your stream is good. To put while my plan to play. Okay, while I plan, sorry, my future park. So I'm still here, and also I just paid €3. I have to return on them. Yeah, for sure, for sure. See you, Noah. Thank you for stopping by. See you, EK Frills, as well. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, EK Frills, for the donations. Donations. I think it was just the one, right? Yeah. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, Subway is correct. Yank, can we get El Burro live? Ooh. I suppose so. Yeah, actually, because the problem I had with the El Burro song was that the music got copyright striked, but not the singing part. So I suppose that works. So you could get the El Burro, yeah. Hey Asna, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're towards the end of the stream, but that's fine. It's really nice to see you. Yeah, I think it looks nice. I like it. I like the hole. You know, the hole that's realistic. So, do you guys have like, you know, shutters? Like right here? I know our subway stations have that. Our metro stations, we call it. I just want a confirmation before I get to that. There we go. Oh, this is not straight. Ah. Yeah. Let's see. You should try making videos while you build instead of just touring it. Love your vids. The problem with what you want to see, man, is that I can't really do that effectively on the PS5, and that's why my format is the way it is. So I'm sorry if you don't enjoy it that much, but it is what it is. I'm limited by what I can do with a PS5. Yeah, the pull down ones, apart from the ones that run 24 hours now. Yeah, I think I think this one wouldn't, right? Since this is quite a commercial area. So I think the shutters would be a nice idea. I'm gonna do that. I also hate those stairs. Can I have like a darker shade of stairs? Is that a... There we go. Perfect. Even though what I have looks more gray, so let's go more gray. Still too dark. Yeah, not bad. There we go. And I feel like for safety we should have a yellow line. Stand behind the yellow line. Like so. That way it divides the two textures as well. So what do we need? We need railings. I'll do that after the shutters. So shutters, I'm just going to use my usual technique with the support beams here. There we go. Just gonna check the chat. For some reason I've totally closed my iPhone now. But yeah, I forgot you were on a PS5. I enjoyed it very much, don't worry. Okay, thanks. That's good to know. Also allows for more storytelling in the park with a sign that talks about less tube if it's open late too. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. How late would this station would the station be open? Like realistically. I'm not really used to UK hours in general. Just checking if it's... Yeah, that's fine enough. Ah, thanks, Fog. Fog really helping us tonight. Can everyone say thanks, Fog, in the chat? He deserves it. Full black. Perfecto. Okay. There we go. Almost done, guys. Almost done. So you use the curved piece. Did you know guests can walk through the curved piece? Yeah, that's not the case anymore in Planet Coaster 2. Don't worry, don't worry, BNC man. In Planet Coaster 1 that was the case, but it's not anymore. Now the pieces that don't allow the guests to walk through them are these and the classic barriers like this. So don't worry, there's no problem with those curbs anymore. I've used them before. All right, so found the green one not working in some cases. Oh yeah, I didn't know. Generally midnight for... Okay. Midnight, I suppose the first ones would start at 6-ish, something like that, 6 a.m. I know in Lille that was the case at least. And for reference, Lille is where I used to study cinema. Five a.m. Okay. Okay, good to know. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. This one is... let's just do it like the other one, just to make it symmetrical. There we go. Then the railings. Something like that, perhaps. Yeah, that looks a little weird. Hold on, let me place that down. and use my two guys here. See ya, Filmo. Thank you for sticking around for so long. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Alright, so... Not quite, I still have it in the... There we go. Just before I go on, I'll do the mirrored version. Not good enough. Let's not use the snapping then. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Let's do something like that. Yeah. Okay. Look at this. This is looking nice. I like it. I feel like we should reuse yeah. You know, to have it say Dickens Street right here. Let's see. So precise. It's so tense. It's the tensest moments of the stream. Every time. Oh no, I noticed a mistake. Oh no. I have to fix it. I'm sorry. That's because I moved it because of the Z fighting. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Hey 10 pilots! Welcome to the stream. What's happening? We're doing our guest spawners for this park, which is a tube station, essentially. Well, the outside of it, at the very least. We're not making the actual station. I'm not only too lazy for that, but also I'm on console, so I have to be mindful of what I do. There we go, much better. Looks awesome, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go. Perfect. Look at this! This looks so cool! I'm so hyped! I love this! Sorry, I got excited. Probably scared a few of you guys. Especially if it's late night where you are. I'm sorry. And I feel like we should copy this color to make some lights. Like this. Yeah, maybe changing the color to something more gray. Oops. Like this. Yeah, that's good. It's pretty good. And feel like we should have a handle to close this. Ah, you can. Yeah, okay. Or maybe not. Maybe it's automated. Yeah. It's just not like waste too many pieces just to make a handle to something that most people won't even not recognize, won't see. Right, so I think the last thing we need to do is a little sign that says 5 a.m. to 12. There we go. Ah, I don't have the blue. I think it was this blue. Yeah. There we go. Ah. Never in the one that I want. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's the final thing we build. Actually, should it be like 5 to this? Hold on. You guys can't see my screen. My keyboard, sorry. Like, should it be written like that if it's in England? Or should it be written like 5 a.m. to 12 a.m.? You guys let me know. Five to 12? Okay. Are you sure? I want some British people to be sure about this. 24-hour clock. Yeah, that's what I thought. Uh, the dilemma. I swear to Weatherspoons. You know what? I think there's a way we can check it out. Tube timetable. First and last tube. Oh my goodness. Manage cookies. Okay. Let's take this one, I guess. Aha! Wait, no. No, okay. So I'm right, yeah. I'm actually right. But they would write it something like this. No, it's not 2400 now. It's definitely 0000. It's literally the official thing. So you can't make it that much better. I'm convinced. You can't convince me otherwise. I've done my research. I've gotta go with this. There we go. And let's not make it blue. That's very confusing, but that's not my fault. If you have a complaint, go talk to what's it called? The TFI? Something like that? Well, I think this is it. Yeah. So let's just get rid of our two guys here. Let's put them back where they were. There we go. Oh no, I think no, okay. Okay, no, that's fine. Ta-da! Ah, yes, look at this. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Then you can imagine, yeah, coming out of the tube. Just straight into the lobby here. Very cool, I like it. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out the path because I can't go any further here. Yeah, no, that's great. I didn't show you guys this, by the way. Little S here. Just a nice detail. I was going to have a much bigger plaza with a fountain and everything, but I thought this would not work. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's kind of it for the stream, guys. Like, I'm pretty proud of the progress we've done today. We've done the whole roof, we've prepared everything for the lobby for the next stream. I think next stream we're gonna start here with the welcome center, the stairs, perhaps start working on the side things here, and then the stream after that we'll do the look inside the water park that's gonna be here, and the changing rooms here, and those here. There we go. But as for this stream, guys, I think that's it. I think we've got a lot of things done, and I'm definitely happy with the way the project is looking right now. Like honestly, this has been one of the best decisions I've done regarding the channel. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, I've got to thank my new investors. Thank you to Lyric, Disblows, EK Frills, Blue Jay, Poops It Out, Taurus Fury, Filmo, and Disblows for being so generous. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this second stream on SteamTown. Next time we're getting even closer to the actual water park. It's gonna be really exciting. But until then, is it Wednesday yet? Bye guys, thank you so much for watching.